YouTube, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you for joining us for another video. And we're doing Genesis for the first time.
Yes. We've done Phil Collins alone, and we've done Peter Gabriel alone.
We haven't done a lot of Phil Collins, though. We've only done the one, and that was a while ago. We did, I think, Feel It in the Air, his live performance.
Yes, when he did the drums where he was like...
Yeah, it killed that. That was a crazy performance. But we really have not gotten to much more from him. We did Peter Gabriel. We've done, I think, 2 videos of his. We did In Your Eyes, and that was the live performance that we did. And then we did Sledgehammer, I think. Yes. I feel like I might be missing one that we've done from Peter Gabriel. But I know we've done those 2 for sure.
Yeah, that was the one that had the really cool music video with all the fruits and stuff. Sledgehammer.
Yes, yeah.
And then... the
sexual innuendo.
Yeah. And then the first one was one that had like a very like tribal feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we've gotten those done. We haven't done anything from Genesis as a whole, but from what we gather, from what we've been told, and from our brief bit of research, Genesis has a few different eras and sounds.
Yeah.
And so we're doing I Can't Dance today, which is from their album We Can't Dance, and it's 1991. So this is well after from what we've come across that Peter Gabriel did with them.
Yeah.
It's
he left in 1975 from what we know.
Like that, yeah. And so Phil Collins, we believe, took over and as a lead vocalist and started to change their sound a bit. They were progressive rock sound early on, and then they kind of changed, but this might be their more popular. This, I think, is their most popular song, or one of, but it's a little more mainstream.
Popish.
Yeah. So some of you may not like that we're
popular.
doing this kind of Genesis to start with in particular, but we obviously are going to pop in with the more popular songs. That sounded weird. Pop in with the popular songs. Drop in with the more popular songs to begin with.
Yeah.
And then see what our community, what you guys are thinking we should do next.
Yeah, or you guys want to guide us to check out next.
Yeah, and we actually came to Genesis because we did a poll of 5 different artists on our we have a membership on the channel page now, and the members voted and said that they wanted us to check out Genesis. So,
so that's why we're here. So thank you, members.
Yeah, that's why we've arrived. Anyways, clearly Genesis has a very broad catalog, and there's a lot to cover.
Go through.
But we got to jump in somewhere, so we're jumping in with the more popular stuff here. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
See lots of those.
Here's Phil.
She's got a body under that shirt, but all she wants to do is rub my face in the dirt. 'Cause I can dance, I can talk. Only thing about me is the way I walk.
Let's go.
I can dance, I can sing. I'm just standing here selling, and checking everything is in place. You never know who's looking on. Young punk spilling beer on
All right, Sam, what are you thinking about I Can't Dance and Genesis? I think that my guess is that you're just enamored by this music video here.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's accurate?
Yes, definitely. Also, though, like a more poppy, upbeat, kind of fun sound, I feel like, from then. So I can see what you were saying before, what we had researched about how it went from more progressive rock to being more poppy and mainstream, because to me, this definitely sounds poppy and mainstream.
Yeah, and I can also see why there's Genesis fans out there that are going to hate this, because this is probably so far removed in terms of the complexity of the sound from a progressive rock feel.
Yeah.
And, we know that Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins are both, well-renowned artists. So, they probably added a lot of complexity to the earlier sounds. And like you said, I think this is probably toned down, very simplistic sounding, but I don't mind it at all. I mean, it's a great,
it's fun.
Hard-hitting groove, and I shouldn't go push it over the top and say hard-hitting groove, but it's got a good groove to it, simple but catchy, and I could see why this would have been a popular song for them.
Yeah, I would say it has more of a catchy groove than a hard-hitting groove.
Yeah, but I mean the electric rock, the electric guitar sound that they've got for the riff is, it's heavier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a light sound.
I also feel like his vocal, though, is kind of what's catchy too, right? The way he's like highlighting certain words, like I can't dance.
Yeah, but I think he's getting in there. He's on that catchy portion. He's alongside that little harder riff. Is it's the song is simple, but that hits a little bit harder. I think is what I'm alluding to.
I feel like his vocal, though, is what kind of like draws you in a little bit there.
For sure, and he's showing it off that he's hitting that note in a great way to make it catchy, right?
Yeah.
So I think alongside that, like you were saying, though, the music video and the storytelling is comedic.
Yes, definitely some satire or like jokes there. The one thing I'm trying to figure out in this music video, though, is like they're obviously kind of poking fun at like the modeling, like, entertainment industry here. But then he's the one getting his hair and makeup done and stuff in certain times. So is he actually like pretending to be on set as well?
In what way?
So like in the music video, right? Like they're obviously poking fun, like by him saying he can't dance, he can't sing, he can't speak, whatever. So like the only thing he can do is walk, and that like he's kind of showing that these girls and whatever don't want to give him attention because he can't do any of these things. Mm-hmm. But then he's sitting and getting his hair done and stuff, like as if he's prepping to be filmed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is he saying like that's the case because he's a spectator, or is he saying that because he's also involved in that industry?
I think it's both. I think it's like, he's making fun of himself, saying he can't do any of these things. And so he's not going to be as catchy. Yeah. But then he's making a catchy song, as we just talked about. True. So he's getting ready for the music video. I can't dance and do any of these things, and nobody's going to like this, but everybody's going to like it at the end of the day because it's so catchy.
True.
So I think it's both.
Yeah, and then they also keep saying, but I can walk, right? So they have him walking across this thing, but then they show him in the clips of like walking, right? Like he was walking with the surfboard, he was walking with the guys across the beach and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and the song is I Can't Dance, right? So I think, like you said, that's alluding to Genesis can't make hit records. Right, so it's probably taking a little bit of a shot at the industry as a whole. Okay. Saying we can't do this. It's like, no, we can. We just don't want to do that. Yeah. And so we're going to do it with this one, and then we're going to do it in a way that we're making fun of you all at the same time.
Yeah, and then go back to what we like to do.
So which is great. And that's what it's like. It's so simple, but it's actually a little more layered than what you would initially perceive, right? From the lyrical and the creative concept. Yeah. From the music, I think, yes, obviously it's very simple. Yeah. But it's comedic and well thought out, I think, which is the other side of it.
Yeah, if you take the time to actually like break it down. Yeah. Yeah.
Young punk spilling beer on my shoes. Bad guys talking to me, trying to steal my blues. Thick smoke, see her smiling through. I never thought so much could happen, just shooting through. But I can dance, I can talk. The only thing about me is the way that I walk. I can dance, I can sing. I'm just standing here selling, and checking everything is in place. You never know who's looking on. The perfect body with a perfect face.
Runaway Chicken.
They remind me of Men in Black.
Oh, we're going to get a dance? Let's walk away, Phil. I really liked the comedic value that they had. It was also cool that they had like the behind the scenes, as we kind of alluded to,
of the actual video that they're filming.
Yeah, you got to see the iguana and some of the chickens.
Yeah, I was like holding him. I was like, oh my gosh.
And it was cool to see when they had the car go by and they threw the dust up to make it look like he had, got the car dust all over him.
Yeah, that was cool. And even behind the scenes, like in the pool shooting scenes and stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
Runaway Chicken.
Huh?
Runaway Chicken.
Yeah, so I actually really like this. I enjoyed it. I mean, I wouldn't be probably my favorite song because the complexity of the song was, it was a little simpler, as we said. But I think like creatively, I really enjoyed watching this and checking it out. And I think they did a great job in the storytelling, the music video, and making a hit record out of it. Like I said, it was very cool.
Yeah, and we just recently did another song where the music video was very reflective of the song. And I had said that I really enjoy, as a visual creative person, when the music video really complements the song and they connect very well, because there's a lot of videos that are just kind of random, right? And I feel like this is another example where the video enhances the song.
Agreed. Yeah, they, it's when music videos actually were meant to convey a message of sorts. Yeah. And there was a creative process associated with it. I think nowadays it's very easy.
Just girls shaking their butt on the screen.
Yeah, and even, that's more conducive to specific genres, obviously. But even now, it's like it's very basic. Some of them, it's you have such a sharp contrast, right? Like some videos I've seen more recently, like they're really, really cool. They go crazy with the special effects and stuff. Like we've seen Rammstein, for example.
Oh my God, they're
their
really
videos
cool.
are wild. And other ones, it's just let's throw it together as quick as possible, right?
Yeah, or just like completely abstract. And while it's a cool visual, it has nothing to do with the actual core underlying message of the song.
Yeah. Whereas obviously this was not the case, and I enjoyed it. So I would like to know what you guys think about Genesis, though, and this song, and where you feel like it falls into their catalog.
What's your favorite Genesis era, and where should we go next?
Yeah, we always appreciate your insights. They're great. And we wouldn't be where we are today without you guys. The subscriptions have been overwhelming. The comments are always fantastic. 95% of the time. There's always 5% trolls. That's a mandatory cause of social media.
Yes.
And but you guys are generally fantastic, and we really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the engagement, the likes, the suggestions, and the contributions to us on a channel as a whole.
We appreciate it.
We do appreciate that. So all you got to do now, if you're new here, is hit the subscribe button, because we'd love to have you alongside the rest of those fantastic subscribers that I just talked about. And you can do that by hitting that button down below. Don't forget what, Sam?
To subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Yeah, I was getting at the notification bell there. So hit that and make sure when you do, it will make sure that you are notified when we drop anything new.
Yes,
so
sometimes YouTube doesn't want to let you guys know, so this makes sure that you do.
Yeah, they are getting a little bit better, I feel like, more recently. So, or maybe that's just because I edited my own notification settings as well. Maybe it was just that. So that's your cue. If you aren't getting notified about the stuff you want to, go in your notification settings on YouTube, and you might find a pleasant change.
I didn't know you could even do that. That's cool.
Yeah, you can. So anyways, guys, that's it from us today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.